Hi, welcome back to the Round Table. I'm your host, Steven, and this is
Gio.
Sorry, did I say your name? But straight out of theater review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I guess I'm going first, right?
Yeah, I'll let you go.
All right, so I want to start off. Marvel's back on track. I thought with the last couple of Phase 5, it was hit and miss for these things. Guardians guys back on track for me. Has the laughs, has the adventure, heartwarming, touching, everything involved that you can ask for in a Guardians movie. This is why you go to the theater again, and this is why Marvel was at one point on a roll. They know how to balance everything properly. I thought this was executed very well. Again, maybe the villain, he's good, but we haven't gotten the crazy dark villain that we need. I think he's still good. This one, it's the High Evolutionary.
High Evolutionary, yeah.
It's very good. He's very good. He gets the characters motivated. He gets the story running. But there's still something for me in a Marvel villain that hasn't. Maybe like Warmonger in Black Panther was probably the strongest one. Where you kind of went, oh my God, they could lose. You know at the end what's going to happen. This is a touching story. This is Rocket's story. And I think anybody who likes Rocket will enjoy this. This is a full 3-circle. Everything comes together nicely. It's a bittersweet ending if this is the end of the Guardians, but it is a worthy send-off. I'm going to say not as good as the first one, but better than the second. So it ends it off in a high note. And if these guys are not coming back for a fourth, I think they can go out with their heads held high. Now that I've learned how to speak again, I'll pass it over to Jim.
Okay, so this one here, Rotten Tomato got 81%, and people's viewing likes are 95. To me, the movie it's like puzzles. They go inside, but they don't go inside. Certain parts, it's disgusting, like very realistic, like the bunny floor. Yeah. Okay, very disgusting. How kids can see that? Oh, it's so cute. They make certain things are like the otter with the robotic arm. It's something so disgusting. And then it gets so cutish in one shot. It's like, are you meant for adults or meant for kids? That's the point I'm not crazy about. And then High Evolutionary. I don't know about you, but I thought I was watching Shakespeare. For this guy who's be so smart, he gets so emotional, he gets all this kind of thing. It didn't feel, he looks damaged, more than damaged than damaged. That's what they wanted. It didn't convince me at all. It's like, I like the High Evolutionary with the Marvel version, that he has an armor, mask, and everything, because he accepts intellect over emotions. Well, this guy has an emotional collapse. He goes to a depression, and he's going crazy. He's losing it. And I find it like, okay, he is a good villain, okay? High Evolutionary. Not this guy here. High Evolutionary, okay? And it's not the guy's fault because it's the writers who made him the way he is, okay? But it will not be the main Marvel villain that crosses all the superhero teams together to fight against one. No, High Evolutionary was never. He's below Galactus. Let's put it this way. There was once an epic fight. High Evolutionary gets Galactus because of Counter Earth and everything, and High Evolutionary was not even close to the level of Galactus, okay? So there's a lot of things, and as I said, he's exactly Shakespearean, whatever you want to call it, okay? But overall, then there's the parts that you love. You actually feel for the Rocket Raccoon, about him, like, I don't spoil the story, but about his emotional journey from how he started to what he is, how he became, and you get emotional attached to this raccoon, which is CGI. If you see my reviews, sometimes in those movies about people, I don't even get attached to, and I get attached to this raccoon. That means incredible story writing. So that's why I don't understand. Certain parts, it's like, wow, it's like breathtaking. Visual, the storyline, the dialogue, and then it gets stupid. And then it goes back to being whatever. But it's dramatic. It's not like a little bit. It's dramatic. So I'm agreeing with the Rotten Tomatoes. I may even go lower than Rotten Tomato. Visual is spectacular and everything, but certain points is like get your act right. Do you want this to be for teen, like older, like PG, or you want to rated G. Rated G is higher than 18, right? Rated R.
Rated R.
Rated R. Sorry about that. All these letters and then driving me crazy. Get your facts right. It's like they're almost okay. They didn't do quality damage as Ant-Man and Quantumania there, but I mean they did a 10 times better job than them. But this one movie, I could have been, to me, was one of the best movies. It's just those little pieces that didn't make sense. I go, okay, is it made it for rated R or rated PG? And it's when the rabbit, the raccoon, which is called Floor, then there's one that's called Tooth, and then the other one is Lily, whatever. And you start seeing these things like, okay, now that's too disgusting for kids.
That's what I was going to say. Thank you for reminding me. If you have young children, we don't recommend you take them to see this.
Or advise them.
Advise them that these are not really
animals
getting hurt. Please take that into account if you're going to bring young kids.
But overall, the team, and this, of course, it's not the end of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's kind of like a comic book. People go their own way, and they're starting a new team. And you already start seeing who are the new team and who's going to be the added teams later on. Because Guardians of the Galaxy it's been in the comic books for over 30 years. So, surprise, surprise, we're going to see who's going to be added to it. So that's what I'm going to be surprised. Now, James Gunn, don't forget, he's going to DC now. Now, if he continues doing jobs that he did like from Marvel's going to be, he has to be careful because James Gunn is going to do a good job. Let's wish he fixed the bit what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. Like decide, what path do you want to go for? That's all it is. Stop pleasing. Oh, we want to sell toys, but at the same time, we want to make people happy. We want to make the original generation happy of the way it was, but we want to make it more modern. But we want to make it more cartoonish. No. Take a path and decide. And that's it. So overall, it is. Look, you have to go to theaters. This is a theater movie. We want to see IMAX 3D, which, for me myself, worth it. Because part for certain things, you think it's gonna hit you in your face or something. And certain parts you wish it hits in your face with those little bubbles that are coming out. Yeah. I got one of these bubbles that come towards me, I'm gonna try to catch it. No, it disappears in the sides. But then certain parts, the wall comes out from the sides. It's worth it, you know. It's a theater movie. So for me, example, I agree with Rotten Tomato. I'm a bit below Rotten Tomato, but it's still a movie worth going to the cinema. And that's it.
All right, so I recommend it.
I recommend it too.
Please be advised if you're going to bring young children that there are some graphic scenes and that it might be hard for them to take. So please be advised about that. Because James Gunn, like he said, there's a path to take, and this is supposed to be a family-friendly movie, and there is darkness to this.
There were kids screaming.
So
they look at the theater. Oh, it's so cute. They looked at me and they started, ah! Disgusting face. There we go.
And you know what?
That's why it wasn't scary.
That's why it was even scarier in 3D.
Because you see me every time. So
that's
there
it.
you go.
But that's it. We recommend this movie. This is Steven.
Gio.
From the Roundtable, asking you to subscribe and hit that like button and send your thoughts to us. We definitely would love to hear from you. And with that, we sign off.
Ciao, guys.